Yep. You already know what it is. Southpaw Slick. And um, today's video is going to be something I want to talk about. But it also reminded me of the video I did a while back when I was talking about my coworker, my female coworker, and when I did the video about women showing off their body online and if they do it for attention or not. This video is kind of similar to that because once again, another female acquaintance that I was talking to was bringing up the fact that even though she has a lot of explicit photos on her page, she's not really like that in actuality. So it made me think of the question that I wanted to ask as far as doing the video. And the question is, does a person's social media define who they are in actuality? The answer is no. However, perception is everything when it comes to social media. I'm going to say that. I'm definitely going to say that because I'm speaking, from a first person perspective. When I go on a female's page, at least ones I don't know personally, like for example, on Facebook, the majority of the women on my friends list I know personally. I went to school with them. They're co-workers, ex-co-workers, family members. I know these women and girls personally. So I can say for certain if they are what they portray on social media or not. Some of them are exactly that, and some of them aren't. So that's why I'm saying no. It doesn't necessarily define who that person is outside of the internet, but you're going to be seen a certain way. Like if I go on a female's page, and of course, like I always bring up, if you have a page with pictures of you with your ass out, titties out, pussy print, twerking videos, titty shaking videos, all of that good stuff. Of course, I'm going to enjoy the view. I'm definitely going to enjoy the view, but I'm not going to see you as a wife. I'm not going to look at you as a girlfriend, let alone wife. But you know how some of y'all dudes do in the comment section. Like I said, heart emojis, love face emojis, talking all crazy. Like she's really going to respond to you. I want to make you mine, or you're going to be my girl and all that other bullshit. Like I said, I don't do none of that. I don't do all that cupcake in the comment section. I'll like the pic or the video and keep it moving. That's me. No DM, no trying to, holler at you in the comments. I'm not doing none of that goofy shit. We're not doing that. But like I'm saying, if you put up content like that, you have an OnlyFans page, that solidifies it right there. Especially if you do hardcore content. I'm saying like your whole card is pretty much out at that point. But I'm saying, but if you're just putting up pictures, see, now there's a way of taking sexy pictures in a slutty way, and then you have a way of doing it in a tasteful way. Like I was saying before in the video about would I date somebody that's a celebrity, micro or macro. If she has a social media page, most women show off their body in some way, shape, or variation. Fine, I get it. Women like attention. I get it. Tasteful. Yeah, you have a bikini pic, near the pool. Like showing, what I mean? But it's not doing too much. You're not doing too much, like you're not bent over. You ain't got your titties all in the camera. You're not twerking all over the place. You ain't doing none of that goofy shit. Sexy, but goofy, if you get my drift. Sexy as far as I want to smash. Goofy as far as, that's not going to be somebody I cuff. But yeah, I'm saying if you do it in a tasteful way, I don't mind that. I can deal. But I'm saying, but if you're doing all that other extra shit, most men are going to see you as a quick fuck or multiple fucks and nothing else. Trust me. Like when I was like saying to myself, like looking at some of these Instagram models, quote unquote, that I do like, I'm like, if my money was like dumb long, I would fly some of these chicks out without second thought. But it would be just for that. You know, I'll show you a good time. You fucking suck me a couple of times and we good. That's it. You can go on about your merry way. That's the way I'm looking at most of them. Even if they're not hoes in actuality. I'm saying that's what you present to the world. That's how most of us are going to see you. And then you have women, let's say, okay, before I even get into that, even the women that are not thoughts, sexual attention is easy to get. So if you're showing off your body and twerking and doing all the extra shit, that's easy attention. That's easy validation. Once again, hedonistic mindset, instant gratification. It's easy to show your body off because most men are going to approve of that. It's not easy showing your wifey attributes. But there is an exception. And I was about to say the women that, you know, sell plates or are actual chefs that have an actual business and location. Even though either or is fine. I'm saying you have to start somewhere. But there's a few women chefs or cooks that I, you know, look at from time to time. And some of them are bad too. Some of them are bad. Yeah, they'll take, you know, mostly pictures of the food that they cook. But on occasion, they'll take a selfie or a full body pic, you know, like an apron with their business on it. You know, they might, you know, wear like clothes that accentuate their curves. I'm saying that's something you can't help. That's something God gave you if you didn't pay for it. So I'm saying that's nice. I'm saying if she's wearing, you know, like some nice, you know, form-fitting pants and a shirt, you know, it shows off her nice, you know, round butt and, you know, the titties and all that. I can deal with that because you're not doing too much. Another thing, you're cooking. See what I'm talking about? You're cooking. That's a wifey attribute. She knows how to throw down in the kitchen. And she's easy to look at. That's wifey to me. You know what I mean? But that same woman can actually be a hoe in actuality, even though she doesn't show it online. That's what I was saying. That sometimes what they present online is not who they are in actuality. And sometimes it is. That's one example of that. Even though I think most of them aren't, I'm sure a couple of them are. But they're not showing that online. They're showing themselves being a chef and they're showing off some good ass food. And like I'm saying, but me, the perception I'm going to have of a woman like that is more respectable than a woman, like I said, taking slutty pics. Like I said, I'm going to look at that woman as a wife more so. Like, yeah, like she knows how to throw down in the kitchen shit. If some of these women put up videos or pictures of them vacuuming and cleaning and washing the dishes, that'd be cool too. Like I said, you're showing off wifey attributes. Now, getting on the men a little bit, how some women will see a guy, he's in a flashy ass car, showing off stacks of money, you know, hundreds and fifties, doing the money phone bullshit. The easily impressionable ones, like the younger ones, definitely, they're gonna fall for that. Like, oh, this nigga got money, you know, like, oh, he can blow a bag on me, easy. But you also hear some women say that's clown shit. Like the women that are on their mature A game. I'm saying if she getting her own money, I'm saying she's on her ball shit, that doesn't impress her like it does the younger ones that are still, that are still on the come up. Like I said, it's like you see a dude showing off money, fancy cars, being a little bit too extra with it. You know what I mean? I'm saying that some women find that as a turnoff, but the ones that are not materialistic and are not easily impressed by money, especially if she got her own money. And some of the time, shit, that car could be a rental. That money could be prop money. Like Kodak Black. Oh, that's prop money. Shit, or he could have borrowed that money from one of his friends, his homeboys, just to take a picture with. Because you've seen that happen a few times where some of these guys actually, get killed or die some way, somehow, and their family actually has to put up a donation page for a funeral. And I'm thinking to myself, all that money and you ain't had life insurance, all that money and you ain't put no money aside for your family, and you got your family out here struggling trying to get you a fucking casket in the funeral. There's something wrong with that. There's something seriously wrong with it. I don't get that shit. I really don't. But that's once again perception and reality. Like I said, a lot of these dudes that be showing off money online, they ain't got it like that. They don't got it like they say they do. Like they say, the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. And that's a perfect example of that. Like I said, yeah, you want to show off your money, flashy cars, fine. But still, it doesn't necessarily mean they have it. Like I said, the man that really has money don't show it off. You don't see Jay-Z, Master P, P. Diddy taking pictures with stacks of money to the air like it's cool. Even Jay-Z addressed it, on 444. You on the gram holding money to your ear. There's a disconnect. We don't call that money over here. That's what I'm saying. It's not, that ain't real money to them. They got real money. Like 50 Cent, you talk money, I got money. That's real shit. Even though he shows off his breasts from time to time too, but he usually does it in a comedic way. But like the I'm broke, picture, where he got that IRS, got into that IRS situation. But I'm getting off the topic. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like perception and actuality, it can be perfectly aligned and it can be off. Like I said, some of the women that I do know personally that do take slutty pictures are thoughts in actuality. And then you have some that do, they just want the easy attention. They just want that easy validation. They want guys in their inbox, certain guys in their inbox. Because I said out of, let's say 50 messages, she's going to weed out 48 of them. Easy. But still, it's that ego boost. Like I have all these guys lusting after me. They want my body. Now, on a final note, you can say that you don't care. Like me, myself. If I put up a picture of, myself or whatnot, or whatever it is, I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. I'll take it or leave it. I don't care. And I'm sure some of these other people have that same mentality. But talking about the women in particular, the ones that do take the slutty pics, have a OnlyFans, premium snap, and all that other bullshit. Yeah, you can say you don't care what people think about you, at least for the moment. But when it's time, the ones that aren't cuffed, when it's time for you to be like, oh, I want to be in a relationship, it's going to matter then. Because most of those guys, even the ones that's like, oh yeah, I want to wife you up, they just talking. They just talking. Most of those men don't want to cuff you. They just want to fuck you real quick and go on about their business. They get that post-nut clarity. It's like, I got it. I'm good. I'm gone. I got it. I'm gone. Like, do the right thing. That's what I'm saying. It's going to matter then. When you want somebody to put that ring on that finger, it's going to matter then. And then you're going to think back to yourself. That's all. That's all I was able to display. That's all I showed off. I didn't show off no wifey qualities. Now everybody looks at me like a thought, and I can't get no man to wife me. right? I said I was going to talk about the kid thing too, but that's not really a perception thing. That's either, you know, a deal breaker or a red flag or you don't care. I'm saying if for the guys that see women with kids, sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. Me, it definitely matters. I'm saying if I go on your page and you got one, two, three, four kids on there, I'm gonna be like exit stage left. Fuck no. Some dudes they might look at it as a green light. Oh, well, she fucking. So yeah, I'm a try to shoot my shot. You know what I mean? But like I said, I didn't want to really bring that one up because that's not really a perception thing. Like I'm not going to look at a woman as a hoe because she got kids, even if she has multiple baby fathers. There's just multiple relationships that didn't work out. Looking at it from a positive, you know, viewpoint. And then again, she could have been reckless with her wop, whatever. But like I'm saying, that's more so like, you know, like a red flag deal breaker type thing, you know, which I've brought up, you know, in previous videos. But I'm saying, but when it comes to like certain pictures you take of yourself, certain videos you have of yourself, that's going to determine how people see you, and they're going to act accordingly. So think about that. Southpaw Slick, I'm out.